Hola amis, ¿qué tal? Soy Cielo, bienvenue a mi canal. So this is going to be an updated how I heat train my hair. So something that I always do before I wash my hair, before I get ready to straighten it, is do a pre-poo treatment. As I prepare my hot oil treatments, what I do is get a bowl, I fill it with boiling water, and then I'll put like another bowl or a cup inside of it, so that way it will help to heat up the oils. You don't want to put hot oils in the microwave to heat them up because that ends up destroying a lot of the molecules that are in there that's supposed to help your hair. And I love my peppermint oil, but I love it so much that I ran out. But I have been using the Mielle Rosemary Mint Scalp and Hair Strengthening Oil for some time, and I showed you guys a lot. I'm actually almost finished with this bottle, but I am going to use this as a part of my hot oil treatment today. So I am going to put, here's a half of the dropper, here's another half of the dropper, and then I'm going to do one more half of the dropper. This oil has a few different oils inside of it, so like rosemary oil, I could smell some peppermint oil in there, but it has so many different oils that is going to help with stimulating hair growth. Another one of my favorite oils that I always talk to you guys about is my avocado oil. I just feel like it gives my hair so much, makes my hair feel so much more moisturized. What I'm going to do, I'm going to put quite a bit, about 2 tablespoons, just because I'm going to coat my whole head. So as this is warming up, I'm actually going to run to the bathroom to rinse some warm water on my hair, because that's going to open up the cuticle and it's actually going to put moisture in my hair from the water. And then I'm going to go ahead and put the oil on my hair. So I'll be right back. And I'm going to place my hair in the shower cap for probably about 10-15 minutes. I am going to sit under a hooded dryer so this can really penetrate through my hair shafts. I swear by the hooded dryer. Y'all, so I'm always so ghetto whenever I set this thing up. I put it on this little ottoman we have on the floor, connected to the plug there, and then I just literally sit on the floor and do my hair that way. Because I want to sit it on there for 10 minutes, what I like to do is actually put the timer on about 15 minutes, so right in the middle there. I put it on the highest heat setting, and I let the hooded dryer, once I turn it on, I let it get hot first before I sit under there. So put it on hot. Alright, my 10 minutes are up, and my hair actually doesn't feel like there's oil just sitting on top of it because a lot of it gets soaked up when I sit under the dryer, which is really cool. So I'm actually going to go ahead and wash my hair with the Paul Mitchell Tea Tree shampoo. I love this shampoo because I feel like it does a great job of cleansing the hair, but it doesn't leave my hair feeling stripped, and it also gives me this really nice tingling sensation in my scalp because my scalp always itches. So I think this really helps with minimizing that. I actually have a specific video on my wash day routine, so if you want to check that out just to see a little bit more in depth of how I wash my hair with it being heat trained, feel free to click on that video. I'll have it linked. And then to deep condition my hair, I'm going to use the Mielle Rosemary Mint Strengthening Hair Mask. I like this one a lot, but I will say my favorite one is the Babasu oil one still. I can't find it though, so I'm going to use this one, but this is still a really good one. So my hair is all washed and my scalp feels so tingly and clean. It feels amazing. I love that shampoo. And now I'm going to go ahead and put the conditioner on it. So I like to work in parts when I am putting conditioner in my hair. I don't really like to put ponytail holders in my head though when it's wet like this, just because it makes it more prone to breakage. So I just like to try to separate it with my finger. And then with the conditioner, I'm going to work my way from the bottom up. I always do that just to make sure that your ends are being taken care of before anything else, since it is the weakest point of your hair. And I always feel like it's better to put too much conditioner in your hair than too little, because it's going to make the detangling process a lot easier for you. But also, your hair can only hold so much conditioner anyway, so if you put too much on there, it's not really going to affect your hair in a negative way. It's just going to sit on top of the hair strand. And I like to start to detangle with my fingers first, just so that I can get the majority of the bigger tangles out, and then I go ahead and use a shower comb to get the rest of the tangles out, just because I feel like that's going to help me too with minimizing breakage and just having a little bit more control over my shedded hairs. all finished, and this is the shedding that I got, so not too bad. And I am just going to jump right back under the hooded dryer. I'm going to sit under there for 15 minutes, and I will rinse this out of my hair with cold water so that way my cuticles can close and all that moisture will be locked inside my hair. Alright, I am finally finished. But now this is the easier part. Because my hair is already heat trained, it's going to make it a lot easier for me to go ahead, detangle it, and get it all straight. Right now my hair feels clean, but it still feels very moisturized. So for my heat protectant, I'm going to use the Mielle Mongongo Oil Thermal Heat Protectant Spray. And I've mentioned that I like this one a lot because I feel like the consistency is thick. It reminds me of a leave-in conditioner. And I finally got a vent brush. I'm super excited to try this. I actually haven't tried this yet, but I've talked about a vent brush in my past couple videos. What a vent brush does, it has a vent opening here. It's going to allow the heat to get through the brush a lot easier, and that's going to help to quicken the blow dry time, which is in turn going to help minimize heat damage. And this vent brush in particular is supposed to add volume to the hair, so I'm always looking for more volume. Not necessarily that I always need it, but my sister likes to have more volume in her hair, so I wanted to get this for the both of us. But I'm gonna quickly detangle, and I notice such a difference already with detangling with this brush than I would with my normal paddle brush. This is like even easier. Oh my gosh. And I know I said I don't like putting ponytail holders in my hair when it is wet, but right now I don't have any hair clips. That's something that I think you should use as opposed to a hair scrunchie, just because the scrunchie is going to end up pulling your hair as opposed to a clamp or clip that's just going to hold your hair in place. I'm still using my same blow dryer, and this is the matching brush that goes with it. So let's see how these two work together. I want to put it on high heat, and I'm going to put the fan at the highest setting. Alrighty, these are the results I got with that blow dryer and the vent brush, and I must say I'm absolutely obsessed with that brush. It has definitely given my hair a lot more volume. My strands are still straight, but as you can see, my hair is a lot more fuller than it usually is when I blow dry my hair. So now I'm going to go ahead and just separate it. What I like to do is separate it in half from the top, from the bottom. And satin hair scrunchies are the best for your hair because it is not going to pull or snag or cause any type of damage. And I'm going to use my Tresemme Keratin Heat Protectant. I'm almost finished with this, so I am going to get some more. I may try a different one just so you guys can get some more suggestions on heat protectants. I just kind of focused on my ends, and I'm going to flat iron every few sections and then just keep respraying it back on there to make sure that my hair is being protected with the heat. After I do spray though, I like to wait like a minute or so, just to make sure all that product is dry, because I don't like that sizzling noise it makes with the flat iron, because I'm not really sure if it's actually causing damage to the hair with that noise. I like to get a little comb, make the hair get as straight as possible. So I have finally gotten the Nano Titanium Babyless Pro flat iron. I have talked about this in my past couple videos, but this is a new flat iron for me, and this is the first video you guys are actually going to see of me using it on my natural hair. And my technique is still the same with flat ironing my heat trained hair. I like to start off at the root, bring it down just a little bit, start off at the root again. I like to dab it a bit, and then work my way down slowly, making sure that I only pass through the ends one time because that's the weakest point in my hair. Getting the root 2 to 3 times because that is the most natural, and then getting the middle 1 to 2 times because it is more heat trained, but it's not as weak as the ends, but not as strong as the roots. That time you only saw me really pass through the hair twice. It's just depending on the section of hair I am at will help me determine if I need to pass through that section 2 or 3 times. And because it's the winter time, I don't have my heat as high as I usually would. Well, I mean, lately I was putting it on 410 just to make sure that my hair, after I straighten it, would stay straight the entire time that I wore it straight. But right now I can actually put it on 375. I think though when I get to the very top of my hair, I am going to go ahead and put it on 410 just to make sure it has like a nice little shine to it. Then just making sure that I keep my sections pretty small. And because I feel like my hair is really moisturized with the deep conditioner and the hot oil treatment, my hair, it doesn't feel weighed down or anything. It just feels like it doesn't need that much heat for it to stay straight. For my edges, I am going to use the Kenya Moore edges. I recently got this and my sister uses it too. To be honest, I don't really feel like it lays down your edges, but I have noticed that my edges are slowly coming back, which is amazing. And actually with my hair being straight right now, I do feel it laying down a little bit. But if you have your hair natural, this isn't doing anything. And now to just kind of help with the smell of my hair, I like to take a normal paddle brush, and the scents that I have been using for a few months now is the Jo Malone Lime Basil and Mandarin. It is very sophisticated. My boss wears it and she always smells so good, so I got the whole set and I love it. What I like to do is spray the brush. I'm not going to spray too much because this stuff is expensive. Let the alcohol kind of evaporate, and then I just go ahead and brush it in my hair. And the smell is to stay on my hair without the alcohol causing any dryness or damage. But yeah, this is my updated how I heat train my hair. If this video helped you, please help me by thumbsing up this video. And actually when I get to 4,000 subs, I am going to do a giveaway, so we're almost there, and I have some really cool things I'll be giving away, so make sure that you subscribe and hit the bell so that you'll stay notified once I announce the giveaway. Bueno, creo que es todo lo que quiero decir y hasta el video próximo. Hasta luego.
I want to thank me for doing all this hard work.